Since the beginning of this year, I've worked a lot with Miss Dyer, and she definitely puts in a lot of herself into her job. When students walk into her classroom, you can honestly say that she definitely treats them like if they were her own children.
Okay. Number 5. But you're not calling right now. I teach newcomers, newcomer ESL students to the country. I also really enjoy getting to know their backgrounds. I've been to the areas they're from in Guatemala. I've visited and I know most of their schools. The unique challenges that these students face are that most of them are 15, 16, 17 years old, but they're supporting themselves. They have to pay rent and they pay their food, find their own rides, and work all night, come to school all day. They're also supporting their families back in Guatemala. So when they come to school, they're exhausted and they're stressed out and they don't have a lot of support to stay in school. They also, most of my students didn't go past 3rd to 4th grade in Guatemala, and they have no English when they get here. So it's a challenge to go from 3rd to 4th grade in Guatemala in Spanish to English in 9th grade. I am here. You're not gonna write it.
When I think about Miss Chase, I think about almost like an educational, wizard, right? Like a magician almost. She just goes to a deeper level with kids than what you would typically see in a classroom.
It's my focus this year. I have kids in 4th and 5th grade, but I also have kids in other grades as well. But my 4th and 5th graders are the most colorful kids I have, for different reasons. They see me for their most deficit skill. That's what we focus on. So you have to have that relationship because they really don't want to be doing the work. But if you have that connection and you've shown that you care, and I think all my kids know that I care. I tell them that a lot. Then when we are looking at where they are with a skill, where they are with a relationship, if it's social skills we're working on, then we can set goals, and target how we're going to get there.
Tell me 3 things don't be your name.
Joe is a phenomenal human being. He brings empathy, compassion, care, a heart of authenticity, this idea of listening to understand. He exhibits that on a daily basis.
A lot of our kids come from environments that's not easy to come out of. I try to be an inspiration to them because I live in a lot of those environments that they are in today. I miss you too. If you walk in a room, most people, when they go and sit down, they go sit down with people that come to relate to, whether it's dressing, race, hair color, whatever the case may be. They look at people who have similarities. Well, with our kids, I try to let them know I have more similarities than they realize because where we come from. And so I'm able to relate on their level and then try to elevate them to my level. So first I meet them where they're at and then try to gradually build relationships. So it's not always just about school, it's about life. It's about them being productive citizens, being good fathers, being good mothers, and good husbands and wives. Man, you can't say this guy was a good leader if you ain't gonna tell how he was a good leader.